Shameless.
United in the Europa League, Europa League.
Manchester United won, Real Betis 0, and on aggregate that's 5-1 through to the quarterfinals. And you know what? You can't ask for much more than that. Another clean sheet. That's the third clean sheet. Actually, that's not third clean sheet in a row, but it's 2 clean sheets in a row. However, professional job. I didn't like the first half performance. I think actually it was an entertaining game. Actually, it was like a basketball game. It was kind of how I thought it would be. I said it to you, didn't I? In the preview and in the road trip as well. I said they're going to come at us. There was something about today where you knew it was going to be a difficult atmosphere. You knew they were going to come at us. They needed to score goals, and I felt like we played Betis's game. We played the game that Betis. We played the game that Betis wanted it to be, which was loads of gaps, us miscontrolling not being good enough on the ball. We weren't really winning our duels. They were running in behind, and they were causing us some problems. I think it's is it Casemiro has to make a block that hits the post in the end. In the first half, they had a couple of opportunities to get in behind. It didn't always lead to a major chance, but we just wasn't really reacting. I didn't like the way we played for large parts of the first half. But also when we got into positions down this end of the pitch, attacking positions, we let ourselves down. We just didn't really have the quality on the ball to carve out chances. Rashi was giving it away a little bit. Bruno was giving it away. Fred. Facundo was lively. I liked what Facundo was doing. He was on the ball, and you know what? To get him his first start, that was good. That was positive. But I just think now I've kind of dissected it more. In the moment, I was like, I don't know why we're playing this game. I don't know why we're leaving these gaps. I don't know why we're trying to force it. It felt like we just had to just put a foot on the ball and just relax. And actually, I thought the first sort of 4 or 5 minutes, the initial exchanges of the game, I thought we did quite well. But then Malacia makes a pass where I think he goes to make a pass and he falls over, and then we're backpedaling and then we're in a bit of trouble. So it was small details. It was things that just we could have done better, and things that we had to kind of calm down. But having said that, this place was absolutely rocking. Real Betis, I've spoke about it already. Obviously, they've been really warm and welcoming to us. You guys have seen the content we've done with them. But a lot of the talk has been about what it's going to be like inside here, inside the Benito Villamarin. And it was absolutely rocking. 60,000, well, actually it was about 56,000, but it was absolutely electric. I couldn't hear myself think. Honestly, me and Josh said it when we was up in the press box. Atletico was a strong away atmosphere. But this tops it. Barca was loud at points, but this really was intimidating. And what I would say is actually where I'm saying that, we could have done better and we could have done this, etc. in the first half, that is a little bit of credit to Betis. Now, they might not have had the quality needed to dispatch of chances when they came or put us under a little bit of pressure. I understand that, but because they were going for it, they were on us. They were pressing high. They were forcing us to kick it out. They were forcing us to give up possession, as well as we weren't very good. So but even having said that, Weghorst hits the post just before half time as well. So on balance, even though we didn't give the best account of ourselves, it wasn't the worst half. So I think I tweeted at half time, I thought that was really poor. Maybe that was an over, and I was over analysing that. It just felt like we were just really, just not good enough on the ball. It just felt like that. So maybe in hindsight that was a bit harsh. I think second half, look, the game's getting away from Real Betis, isn't it? And then more chances are going to come because they need goals. It was literally like what happened yesterday. Like I keep saying, Liverpool, Real Madrid. The one team needs to score loads of goals, and the other team can kind of just wait, let the time elapse, and then start picking them off. And Rashi down this end, he has 2 sitters, especially the second one. The second one, he can just pick his moment. He can go left, he can go right, he can lift over the keeper, he can do what he wants, and he just snatches at it and blazes it over the bar. And the first one was kind of similar. He was clean through, but that was a more of a routine save from the keeper, and then he saved the best till last. He scores from about over there. What was it, about 25, 30 yards outside? Gets a bit of swerve on it into the bottom hand corner. What a goal! Saved the best till last. And actually, he wasn't actually at his sparkling best tonight. Didn't have to be. He really didn't have to be. And then after that, Ten Hag rings in the changes, does the right thing, gets Rashford out of there. Martinez gets out of there, Bruno gets out of there, etc. So, those are Wan-Bissaka gets out of there. Those are the changes we needed to see very early, as soon as we could. And and we did. But I want to give a big up to Facundo Pellistri, though, man. That's his first start for Manchester United. It wasn't a flawless performance, but it was one that he really deserved. It was one that he really was a long time coming, and he did well. He did well, and it puts us in good stead, man. Look, at the end of the day, we're through to the quarterfinals. Roll on Sunday against Fulham. Difficult game, yes, it is a difficult game, but you know, we're looking forward to it, and it's a chance to go to the semi-finals of the FA Cup and get to Wembley again. Midfield, though, I am a little bit concerned about midfield, about going forward, because obviously, look, McTominay didn't play today, so he's going to be fresh. Sabitzer came on, he did okay as well. Liked what he did, but we're gonna have to tighten it up in midfield and really work on it. Obviously, with Casemiro not being there for 4 games, you know, Fulham's not going to be an easy game. We've got to be at it. But midfield, we just want to find a little bit of balance there and a little bit of form there, especially going into the international break. But obviously, after that, there's going to be 3 more games that Casemiro has to miss. So, but those are problems that will come. Those are problems that Erik ten Hag will sit. He will work on. He will have a plan for that, and I believe in the players to know what that plan is. I believe in the players to execute whatever plan that is as well. Jadon Sancho came off the bench today. Looked okay, looked lively, tried to get on the ball, couldn't really make anything happen. But, you know, that's actually one thing. We kind of coasted through that a little bit after we scored the 5th goal and killed the tie. But it would have been nice. It would have been nice just to get a few extra goals in that situation. But it just wasn't to be. You know, Elanga come onto the pitch as well. And the team was completely different to the team that started. So, look, you can't ask for much more. 5-1 on aggregate against Real Betis. And actually, what I do want to say as well, remember them days, guys. Remember them days where it used to be Manchester United against Spanish opposition and us not doing very well. Well, look, since Erik ten Hag's come in, you know, that's a myth now, you know. Over 2 legs against Barcelona, dealt with them. Dealt with these 5-1, you know. Sociedad, don't get me wrong, although, you know, we lost to the dodgy handball at Old Trafford, went to Sociedad, got a positive result, even though it wasn't enough on the night. So, you know, he's managed to turn that around. And to finish off, Marcus Rashford, honestly, he's got a shed load of goals, a lorry load of goals this year. I think he's, I saw a stat that he's surpassed Cristiano Ronaldo's record in Europe for Manchester United. You know, people are saying that he's reaching elite levels, and he is literally reaching elite levels. I think only Mbappe and Haaland have scored more than him this whole year, and it's just this whole season, and it's just been unbelievable for him to do what he's doing. And I mean, I know we keep talking about to do what he's doing, even when it doesn't matter if he plays well or if he plays poorly or he can do a little bit better during the games, he's going to score. He's going to assist. He's going to contribute to the game. And that's what Rashi's been doing, man. We're so proud of him. And it's so good to see that turnaround. And you know what? There's even more to come. Look how much more games we've got to play this year. So that's a big shout out to Rashi, man, because he is absolutely taking the mick right now. He is on fire. Interesting to catch up with David De Gea as well after the game. He's positive, you know, and I like, you know what? We've all talking about distribution and stuff. And I kind of put it to him. I said, how's it been, you know, with new things being asked of you? And he went there himself. He said, listen, the most important thing for me is making big saves. That's where he, you know, feels. And he says, look, I believe in me. I've got the backing of the manager. So he's obviously in a good spot. And of course he's going to say that. And rightly so, you know, the manager does trust in him. But it was just interesting to hear him say that, but more importantly to hear how, you know, the team keep fighting, the team keep going, and they want more. They're hungry for more. So hopefully we're going to get that, and I do believe in the boys. My man of the match today, I thought Martinez was good today as well. He was solid, but who should I give it to on the basis of the whole game? Really, it probably was Martinez. You know, I thought he was quite solid throughout the whole game. Everyone else kind of drifted in and out and didn't really need to be that great. But I'm going to give it to Rashi because it's the difference. He got us the winning goal, and it was a worldie. Even though he missed the sitters, it was a worldie. So it goes to Rashi. Anyway, Real Betis, Seville. But more importantly, Betis, you've been absolutely amazing to us. Thank you so much for having us. The fans, you felt like they deserved the goal, you know, just for them to cheer. They were absolutely brilliant the way they support their team. So thank you to everyone here at Real Betis, and thank you for having the United View. We've absolutely loved it, and you guys have enjoyed the content as well. Smash a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Seville completed it, mate. Peace.